Hi guys, this is Roy1, and this is a response to PaulsEgo. Uh, so I was browsing some of his videos, and I stumbled on the video about his nightmare about zombie attacks and rationality. Basically, in the video, he talked about a nightmare he had where he along with 9 other people, I think there were 9 with him, like 10 people together. He had a nightmare about how he and his friends are like some of the few survivors in a zombie attack, and in the end, only he and his fiance slash wife slash yeah, this kind of little deal that he did remain, and they get this skyscraper, and they are on the top, and he has this "I have a disturbance in the force" kind of feeling, and he suggests that they leave this place. So his girl goes for the elevator to press the button so that they can leave, and he notices that the elevator was down. Like someone had just got in, someone pressed the button and entered the elevator, and he tried to stop her, but before he could, she already pressed the button. So they waited, and the elevator got up, and they were out of ammo basically. And with its back turned to them, apparently it was a zombie, and he woke up, and apparently he woke up, and he talks about how most of the time, like 99% of the time, the rational part of his brain really wins, but sometimes but that one time it didn't win, and he felt like there was a zombie in the other room or in the same room, and that if he moved a muscle, he would be attacked by a zombie. And when I heard about that, I instantly remembered the time I dreamt that me and my family were survivors in a werewolf attack, and that we were running from the werewolf, and little by little it was catching up, and each of us could run at a different speed basically. My brother was probably the most athletic of us, and the youngest of us, so he would probably survive, but he stuck with us basically. We all stuck together, and we ran at the same pace, because my grandma, she's old, she's been hit by cars a few times, so yeah. And we were chased by this giant werewolf. I'd say a 9-footer, but I'm not sure. Well, I didn't have time to measure it in my dream. I was freaking running for my life. So we ran from this werewolf, which was running on all fours. It was a quadruped, a la American Werewolf in London. So we're running, and we run into a dead end, and we know what that means. I've watched enough movies, so I know what that means. Either all of us or one of us is gonna get picked off. So we wait, and we wait, and we wait for the werewolf to come, but it doesn't. Finally, I don't know why I decide. I know for a fact that the guy that walks from the group gets eaten, but I go, and I essentially go to check if it's still around, maybe to scout the area if it's safe for us. And I go, and I turn around the corner, and I see nothing. It's gone. So I take a deep breath, and I turn around to tell the others that the world is gone for now. Maybe we should move to another location. But what I see when I turn around basically scares the living shit out of me. The werewolf is there, My brother is laying in a pool of his own blood, uh, with a big hole in his chest. My father is struggling with the werewolf. My grandmother is on the ground too, but she's not bleeding. I'd imagine she had a heart attack. My mother is screaming her lungs out. And I can't move. I'm just so shocked from what I'm seeing. And then I hear it growling from behind me. Werewolf again. So essentially it was more than one. And suddenly I start hearing howling from all around us. And I start to turn around, knowing what will happen. And I see an open snout. The nasty, sharp teeth of this werewolf. And then I wake up. And just like Paul, most of the time the rational part of me was gonna win this. But there's this irrational, teensy tiny bit that was so bitchy that night that I basically lost the fight with my irrational self. And I felt that if I moved even a muscle, the werewolf's super hearing could hear me from outside or something, and would burst in through the window and attack me. And if that scared me, a pretty rational person, then I would definitely have to agree with Paul on this. We got a long way to go, us irrational people. So yeah, this is my response to PaulsEgo. This is Roy1, signing out.